Hello, my Scrappy friends. It is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters, and thank you for joining me for day number 24 of Scraptember. Have you been playing along? We are almost at the pointy end now of this process. I hope we have inspired you to get scrapping. I hope our amazing hosts, Laura Alberts and Christy from Taking the Scenic Route and Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, has inspired you to jump on board and get going with some of those layouts. I hope me working on this wedding album, yes, this is layout number 3. I told you if you were watching way back at number 4 that day 4, that I only had 4 layouts to go and I would have my wedding album finished. So I hope it also has inspired you to get that project that you had not finished, get it out and get it done. It definitely has for me. This cut file in particular I have been holding on to for a very long time. It is from Neat and Crafty. So that's N-E-A-T, then the letter N, and then Crafty. So Neat and Crafty. And what else can I tell you? Oh, this is one of those crazy layouts where you absolutely love both sides of the paper. So I actually have a layout already directly onto the back of this. I very, very rarely do this. I just find the paper can warp a little bit and just doesn't quite have the strength or the durability that I would want it to have. But I just adore the color of this wood grain. But the other side is that stunning, stunning rainbow. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. Hopefully you're familiar with this piece of paper. But I just couldn't help myself. I'm sure other people have done this as well, scrap on both sides. I'm sure there are people that regularly scrap on both sides. It isn't something that, I make a habit out of, but I just could not resist. And actually within this album, I have used this exact piece of paper twice. And on both times, I scrapped on both sides of it because I just could not resist myself. If you want to see that, make sure you check out the description box because I, of course, have got a link to the playlist that has all of my wedding layouts in it. I think there's there's only 1 or 2 pages in my wedding album that I didn't record. So nearly the entire album is down there. Also, while you're checking out that description box, you will of course see links to Laura Alberts from Taking the Scenic Route and Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, as well as links to the playlist that has all of our videos from over the days, but it's also got the links to anyone else's video that has put it there into that playlist too. So there's heaps and heaps of videos in that playlist to just inspire you and hopefully get those creative juices flowing. It's so amazing to see their take on the different prompts and what they chose to do with it. I don't think I've mentioned today that the prompt is wood veneer. I am so sorry if you are sitting here waiting. Yes, but what is this prompt? It is wood veneer for today, day 24. And I must admit, I almost forgot to use it. I'm not going to lie. I don't use a huge amount of wood veneer. I have a very, very, very small supply in my stash. And I essentially finished the layout. I was like, I love it. It's beautiful. It's done. And then I just went to double check which prompt I was using it for because I had already, I knew I was using it for wood veneer. And then I double checked the prompt and went, you didn't even use any wood veneer, you nuffy. I know it's on a wood grain piece of paper. That almost counts. As we've said time and time again, these prompts are just to inspire creativity. You don't need to stick to them like glue. There is no scrapbook police that's going to come and see that you did the prompt. It is just to get you rolling and give you some ideas of what to work with. So I absolutely could have just used wood grain paper and said that's what I've decided to do instead. You may also have noticed earlier when I was raving on that I was having a lot of trouble with my photo placement. I made the rookie mistake of sticking my cut file down quite strongly so I couldn't move it, and it really needed to be moved over. The cut file is far too in the center and my photos are almost off the page, and I really didn't want to cover too much of what's going on in the photos because I didn't want to lose the signing of the of the registry, and I didn't want to lose any of that. So I almost didn't fit them. Here I am now popping on my wood veneer, just 4 little hearts, just little teeny tiny little wood veneer, just to add a little something to this page, tie in that wood and tick that prompt off. So here we go. I hope you have enjoyed watching this process video. Those gorgeous corduroy hearts are one of my favorite things from this collection. They just stand out every single time. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.